Welcome to Living in the Magic. I'm your host, Rebecca. This is a space for soul-led healing, awakening, conscious living, and remembering who you came here to be so you can move through life with intention, intuition, and the quiet power of your inner magic. Limiting beliefs part 2. Because there's just so much more to talk about when we're talking about the words and beliefs that exist in our subconscious minds. Our experience of life is marred, is altered, is affected by everything and everyone we come into contact with. That starts from the time we're born all the way through our lives. And we also affect everyone around us. In the first part of this podcast, we spoke about what limiting beliefs are, but now let's talk about how they come into our minds and into our subconscious minds. Where do they all come from? Let's go deeper into this. And how do we continue to allow them to shape us on a daily basis? The environments that we grow up in shape us completely. They create our belief system, how we view the world. At some point, around 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, we leave the pod, the space, the bubble that we grew up in, and we go out into the world and we start to discover new things. And as we start to discover new things, we go into different environments with different kinds of people. Those different environments and different kinds of people start to reshape our brains. They continue to shape, but maybe reshape. Maybe we start to see that life can be altered in a different way. We encounter people who are different than us. Many of us grow up with people who are similar to us. And then we go off into the world and we find people who grew up differently than us. And we start to realize, oh, wow, there's a whole different kind of world out there. And maybe we're still malleable and easily shaped and easily influenced. And we begin to be shaped by the people around us, even, after we've left our homes. Whatever we go through, everything that we hear, we bring with us wherever we go. None of it is by mistake. There are no accidents. It's all a part of God's design. We're all meant to go through all of those parts of everything that we were meant to be shaped the way we were shaped. We were meant to experience the limiting beliefs that we experience as well as the positive belief. If we're parents, we do want to recognize how important it is, the language that we use today around our children, because that is what's shaping their beliefs. When they spill the milk, do we get upset or do we say, mistakes happen? It's just important to clean it up. Right? Because then we teach our children it's okay to make a mistake as long as you're willing to take care of it, right? To confront it, to own it, and to figure out your next step. It doesn't have to be a mistake. It can just be part of the journey. It doesn't have to be a really big deal. The words that we choose every day to talk to ourselves, the people around us and ourselves, are shaping our day, are shaping our path, are shaping who we are. And then what we experience, because our belief system create the life that we want in our world around us. If I believe I'm lazy, I tell myself I'm lazy all the time. You better believe, I'm sure, that you're sitting on the couch and you're not getting up and doing all the things you dream of because you believe you're lazy. If you believe that you can't have a better job than the one that you have, it's going to be very unlikely you're going to draw to yourself a new job or that you'll get up and go search for one. And if you've tried and you haven't found one and that you want another job, then there's another limiting belief that's keeping you stuck where you are. If we're in a managerial position, if we're managing people, working with other people, the way we talk to them is the work environment that we will create. If we're positive and we believe in them and we trust them and we use positive words with them, they will feel good in turn and they will create and work in a positive way for you. If you're married or dating or with a partner or looking to be with a partner, the way that you speak about them, to them, about them when they're with you or not, is the experience of them that you create. In front of them, it's what they hear you say about them and what they'll believe about you and your relationship and about themselves. The words that we choose to use are really important. And that's up to us. Now, in the first podcast, we spoke about limiting beliefs that exist like in our subconscious minds. And sometimes we use words that are related to them and sometimes we don't. Our minds are trying really hard to believe everything is positive, but still nothing shifts. Chances are it's because the limiting belief is deeper inside of our bodies. It's not just our mind, it's our body that needs the healing. And that's a deeper work. But the exercise I gave in the first podcast of rewriting a new belief system is the way to retrain your body to feel differently. Because if our body feels differently, then that's what we create. And sometimes it's not enough to just tell ourselves that over and over again. We actually have to get to the root of where that limiting belief is coming from, heal the root of it, and then rewrite a new belief to say to ourselves over and over and over again. The same way that limiting beliefs were created in our childhood, they also get created as we get older. And they can be created at any point. It can be created by the music we listen to, and we hear those words over and over and over again. We start to believe whatever those words are. They penetrate our minds. It can be from the TV shows or the movies that we watch, right? All the content we consume. Many of us spend a lot of time on social media. Whatever it is that we're watching on social media is penetrating our minds and forming and creating and shifting the way we think and what we believe about the world around us, for better or worse. Some of it slowly penetrates us, and some of it hits us really hard and we feel it. But we will all begin to believe everything that we watch and we see. That's why in this day and age, especially since COVID, so many more people are waking up. So many more people are searching and looking out for spirituality, because what the wave of COVID did is it made people start to say, we needed to start thinking for ourselves more. And many of us did. Many of us started to take our health more into our own hands, to question what it is that we're told. A really important part of breaking patterns and breaking limiting beliefs is questioning what we're told by other people. Does that resonate with me and my body? Is that something that's positive? Is that something that I need to believe and I want to hear and to integrate into my system? That's up to us. That's our choice. What we believe about the people around us is what will happen. If I believe that my partner is lazy, they will probably keep proving us right. If I believe that my child is not okay, they probably will not be okay. But it's our limiting beliefs that we need to pay attention to, because they affect the output that we have, but they also are created by our input, by what we expose ourselves to. And so if we have children, we want to be really careful about what we expose them to, because that shapes their beliefs. You know, your children watch a TV show and they start acting like the characters and you're like, Well, it's because the characters, what they're watching, is shaping their subconscious mind. It's up to us to submerge ourselves in information, in content, in beliefs that we believe are good for us and that we want to have. It's so important, and that's up to us. That's our choice. That's our free will as human beings. So I urge you to pay attention to the content you consume, to the people you surround yourselves with, to pay attention to the language that you use with yourself. Some of us, when we spill something, we say, I'm so stupid, or we drop something, I'm so clumsy, or why does this always happen to me? Those are limiting beliefs. What can you do to change them? Pause. Notice what you're saying. Notice what you're believing. Where is it coming from? Maybe you're not even sure. Sometimes it doesn't even matter. The most important thing is to be mindful of the words that we use with ourselves, because those words affect us. They affect us deeply. They shape what we believe about ourselves, and they shape how we interact with the world, and they shape the world of the people around us that are directly affected. And all of us directly affect people around us. And hopefully we affect people around us who we care about. And so we want to be careful with the words we use, because we know that they affect those around us too. Thank you for joining me here on Living in the Magic. May you carry what you've received into your day, into your heart, and into your life, walking forward with more clarity, connection, and trust in the magic that is within you.